Alright, welcome back to more of Fragments of Power. And now that we're back on even in terms of levels, I'm gonna head on towards level 5. What I'm probably gonna do first is spend some money, buy some super bombs. Because I'm about to run out of room to hold cash. At least buy one super bomb. Now I think I can hold 4 supers. Again, there's a kind of an odd formula for how many super bombs you can carry. You can start off with 2 supers, and every bomb expansion you find, you can hold 2 more. I think on this screen you can walk through. Is it this screen or another screen? Actually, I think you have to burn the bush here. Reach a sort of hidden corner. And you notice bombs aren't good enough for that. And here's a big 200 rupee secret. And I'm just gonna leave that there because that's actually gonna cap my wallet and I'm gonna still waste a lot of money. So we'll leave that for later. After I buy pretty much as much as I can. And again, I think this screen has a door repair charge, so I'm going to skip that. I'm trying to remember what's on this screen. I think you can bomb something. I think it's like a shop on this screen. It's kind of random. I'm not sure why you still have these kinds of redundant shops. This screen, you need the item from the next level. And you can go up here and explore a little bit, but there's not really much you can do up there yet. At least I think not until at least a couple more levels, just to explore more stuff. Alright, this screen, I think you can burn a bush, but that's going to be a door repair charge. It's kind of expensive. I think it's 40 rupees. I think you can burn something on this screen, and this one has free money. I think that's actually 40 rupees. Convenient enough. And, this screen, I believe, was another door repair charge. Yeah, I tested this all beforehand, so I have it all mapped out which ones are the door repair charges. Although, right at this point, it's really not relevant because how much money I'm getting from enemies. This is a weird hint. It's actually a hint for a maze path coming up. But it doesn't directly give you the directions. So you're gonna have to still do maybe a little bit of guesswork, but really not that much. Kinda gives you at least the basic clue you'll need. I think this screen you can burn something. I'll just leave that free money there. So this is actually the maze path. So you're gonna have to kind of guess a little bit, but pretty much the basic hint is you're gonna go. It's really only two directions you have to go in. So you know you don't go east. If you go to the right, it takes you out of the maze. So you only have three directions to try, and then you just go either you just try like up, down, down, or up, left, or whatever. Try out all the combinations, and eventually you'll figure out the one that works. I don't know if anyone gives you the actual maze path directly. You might have to guess a little bit. Again, there aren't that many combinations to try. And another shop you can buy some enemy bait. Well, actually I haven't bought enemy bait yet. I thought I already did, but since I haven't, might as well buy it. So empty up some wallet space. So that'll be sort of convenient. I'm just looking at how much money I'm getting from enemies. I didn't think I'd be capping my wallet like this. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a note for that piece of heart. And come back when you get the hammer. Okay, here's level 5. Kind of have interesting music. And if you've played Hidden Duality, you're gonna notice a lot of overlapping music. Some of the tracks are different, but a lot of them are overlapping. Like this one, I think level 3 was overlapping. There's probably a couple other levels that'll overlap as well. Yeah, you got invisible enemies here, so you can kind of guess one of the items you're gonna pick up in this place. It doesn't help that you have a lot of pits here, ladder gaps, because it kind of helps disguise the invisible enemies. So first thing is to get the cross. And again, this place is just a maze of ladder paths. Pretty much just bats in this room, so not that big an issue. And you can sort of see them, but if they're over the pit, you're not going to be able to see them at all. And I think this is a one-way path. I'm not sure what game this music comes from. It's pretty catchy, at least. Those are dark nuts. And yes, there are traps in this room. So when you enter this room, you want to make sure you're moving. Make sure you move a little bit so you don't get ambushed. Probably the easiest way to fight this room is just use the pits to your advantage. I think there are souls in this room. Some free money, we might as well pick it up. At least I got a little bit of space to hold cash. I'm gonna have to light up the rooms because half the time I can't even see where the doors are now. They're not always on the midpoint of the room. Now this is an odd room where you have enemies that are visible and not invisible. Good thing we have wall masters. Which every level's gonna have wall masters or something. Gotta have your like daily dose of wall masters. And luckily you don't need any keys to get this. But this is very handy to pick up. I mean, you don't really need it. I don't think you need it to finish the level. It's just gonna give you a lot fewer headaches. Again, this level's gimmick is just a lot of crisscross paths. Again, a lot of these enemies would probably be invisible. Yeah, ladder's not just for utility purposes. It's a good offensive weapon because you're nice and safe on the pits. Not much that can reach you. And a good idea not to skip items because you don't need to have the spikes adding more pressure on you. So pick up one key. Yeah, I'm a lot faster when I can actually see these enemies. Usually there's a Triforce thing, it's in the center of the room. Oh, more free money. Kinda forgot that was there. And you notice the kind of complex crisscross paths there. And there's no four-way ladder in this quest, obviously, because that would break this entire maze path. Alright, so we get the hook shot, kind of the main item for this place, and you're gonna put it to use right now. probably gonna have to go all the way around. Have to get to that locked door. Sometimes it's easier just to go to the kind of the item menu just to select your items. I don't need those bombs if I'm getting bomb drops already. Pretty much almost done with this level. Only not much left to get in this place. Kind of a clever way to do that puzzle. Pretty much gonna head towards the end of the level. You just have to make sure you have the hookshot and an extra key. Half the rooms have to have wall masters in them. And the boss really isn't that big an issue, it's just a single Goma. Just all the statue support that might make it a little bit more difficult just to get clean shots off. I mean, not that big an issue. I mean, you just have to make a little bit of movement side to side. Get yourself some space. Actually wondering if that Goma is invisible. So if you didn't actually have the cross, and would that Goma be invisible? Because that would be a little more challenging. Because then you can't see when it opens its eyes. Okay, so took out level 5. And got the hook shot. And there's actually a few things we can do with that. We can actually do some exploration to pick up some more goodies before heading to the next level. So we'll do some more exploration in the next part. Alright, see you guys later.